Paris from Prada. Rolling up, I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we pack up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Die from laughter. When they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one. Made a meal today and they my last one. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't say no. You better call back up. Don't really need down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm litty. I know that you tryna go be.
Coach, thanks. Located appropriately for his career win total at 347 Don Shula Drive. There's a look at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami, Florida. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Denver Broncos and the Miami Dolphins. The children will groan. It's the final weekend of summer, but we've got the NFL, and we're underway on EA Sports. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Let's go. 90, Wolf.
Max 50, Max 50. I got you.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 9 yards on the first down. Keeper, and it's 2nd and 1. Now, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Set. 60-yard.
Let's go, defense.
Get ready.
Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. He's got daylight. He's at the 40, the 20, and all the way home for a Broncos score. Phillip Lindsay, his 2nd touchdown on the season, and they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Rosen and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
For this, man. Quarter. They still playing soft. Hey, Orbit.
Now Rosen looking to throw. He completes it to Wilson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, it was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
40. Hey, echo.
All day, dog.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
The ball gets bumped up. It's now 2nd and 4 after the penalty. Running, it's Drake. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Rosen to throw on 3rd down. And it's caught by Parker. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 40. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
On 1st down, Drake. The All-Pro Von Miller there on the tackle.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Rush in. Watch the ship. Hey.
Here's Rosen. And his throw is incomplete. It was Bryce Callahan jarring the ball free defensively.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
Hold on. Check back 34. Mike. Quarter. Target. Back.
So it looks like somebody may have forgotten the snap count, and a 5-yard penalty ensues. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long.
Let's go. Let's bring it.
6-6. Pull it high.
Watch the twist. Slam.
Hug.
Switch.
High.
They'll run with Drake, and he's going to be met at about the 43. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On now to kick it away is the punter, Matt Weil. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. And once again, the Dolphin defense holds firm as they'll stop him behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his tight end, Fant. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Noah Fant, 89 yards. And the Broncos push further out in front. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
That's it, guys. We got work.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. High.
Rosen will throw. Flush to his right. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Devontae Parker was the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
On 2nd down, it's Drake. 2nd down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on first down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
Here's Rosen to throw. Pressure comes and down goes Rosen. Derek Wolfe popping in for the sack. Here's Matt Weil now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. $14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football, but likely not for long as they're in punt formation to kick it away. Here's Matt Weil now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
2nd and 5. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That one good for 13 and a Denver 1st down.
Come on, set.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
We got to get the ball. Go.
Back to throw here. Screen pass to Lindsey. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. The Bronco 1st down there, 12 yards on the play.
61, matchbox lights.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
At the Dolphins' 43-yard line.
Let's go now. 50, plant.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a yard, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Set, ready? 8, read. 15, check back, 15. Drop deep, drop deep. Put up, 5.
On 3rd down, here's Lindsey. He's got a 1st down and more inside the 30. And down to the 16-yard line. That one 28 yards on the ground. On 1st down, they go option to the right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. It's their quarterback with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Broncos push further out in front. So they're down in the red zone. They opt to utilize his legs instead of the arm. It works out pretty well.
I like what they were thinking there because in most situations now, defense is accounting for all the other runners on the field and, of course, for pass plays. But the quarterback position, oftentimes it is unaccounted for. Offense coordinator felt it, dialed it right up.
Inside the red zone, is this something teams should maybe, depending on the quarterback, do more often?
Definitely. If you've got a quarterback who can actually move it with his legs, that's an extra option and an extra weapon for you. I think they should utilize it more often.
Drake will start the drive on the ground. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a 1st down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin 1st down.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction, and when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
Check, crunch, crunch. One there.
Now Rosen on 1st down. And this is Parker, complete. A Miami 1st down on the 14-yard pickup.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I'm being given much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looks pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Now a first down run is going nowhere. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. A loss of 2. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
47's the mic. 47's the mic.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL.
He's coming. We got double up. Hey, alert. Check. Lucky. You draw Porkers. Mike's 47. 80. 47. I got him.
On second down now, it's Drake. On the stop that time, it was Josie Jewell.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
They need to get this to the 24 on third down.
We own them. Hey, alert. 34's the mic. I'm coming.
Now Rosen. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
And this one is right down the middle. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points, not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it? Because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Cordray Tankersley with a pick, and his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Parker, the intended target, and it's second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw is Rosen. Pressure comes and down goes Rosen. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up. 51, Mike. Right. 51. So alert. 31. Check 31. Check 20.
From the shotgun, it's Rosen. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off, actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier Howard. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down. Rosen now 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a first down.
Check three. Check safety. Showing it.
Now it's Rosen. Gonna look deep for Wilson. And that's gonna wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field.
You don't want it. Mike 34, Mike quarter. Scoop. All day, baby. Middle. Shit. Watch the safety creep. Hey, Charlie.
From the gun, it's Rosen. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Brian Bonnie Calhoun. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
X3. 218. Chop it. Hey, dude.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to go up top. He's got a man complete. So we come upon halftime with the visiting Broncos taking the lead of the locker room. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go, boys. Bring it on.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real I'm doing it, though.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
That's going to be a long day. Let's go. 47.
Throwing on second and long. Rosen, and the pressure gets to him again. Von Miller able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Now that's the way to start the second half. Back-to-back sacks. Whatever the halftime speech was, I hope they recorded it.
Third and long here for Rosen. He sets to fire deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. It's a big play there for Miami. 51 yards. On first down, Drake. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
At the 16-yard line.
47 Mike, 47 Mike.
Throwing again on second down. Rosen, he gets it into the arms of Parker, complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Check Mike 47. Stop your wild. Monday. Watch safety creeping. Monday. Check out.
On first and goal, Drake. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal.
Second and goal at the Broncos 5-yard line.
Hug. 47's the mic, boy. 47. Check. 47. It's a party now. Monday. 47's the mic. Push him back. 47's the mic.
And now it's Rosen looking. That is caught by Williams for a Miami touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown catch, and the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and it makes the score 21-10. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. The third quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you've got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now? Those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again.
They'll be looking for something here, anything to seize that momentum back. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Back to throw. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward.
Well, it certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
They'll look to throw here. This is the tight end Fant. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Noah Fant with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Broncos push further out in front.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors. But that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Paul. They got a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
They stay on the ground with Drake. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
Here we go. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. Brooks. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. Here's 2nd and 8. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Miami. It's Bronco football, and they also have the lead here as we get set for the fourth. The Broncos on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 5. And now a carry here for their fullback. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And this won't get there. Won't be on line either. It's no good. Off to the right. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the fourth quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetic.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Chris Harris with a pick. Parker unable to get that one. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used the calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
That really sets him back. A loss of 6.
Hey, box drop. Ready?
Now this time he'll look to throw. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time. He'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it's incomplete, almost intercepted. He had a great shot of picking that off in the end zone. It brings up 4th down. Here's Ryan Allen now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And he punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Oh boy, he fielded it right on the goal line. And right around the 20, he'll head out of bounds. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And it'll be Dolphin football. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see when they decide to do a play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, A lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
Now this one complete on the slant route. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. The Dolphins on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And it would appear he's going to be short of a first down as he stopped right around the 29.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
Monday.
They're going on 4th down. Rosen. Pressure comes and down goes Rosen. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position.
60 outlaw. Go.
Gets around him, and he takes it down to the 10-yard line. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one, 11 yards in the first down.
And that was a nice, strong run by the guy they call the field general.
Come on, set. 10-2 stop.
They'll run with Lindsey. A great move, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. It's a jet sweep. Here's Hamilton. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?
Rock it.
They'll set up to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Set, ready, 50, plant. 50.
Check pass.
And on 4th down, they come up and take the knee. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule that if someone does it to them, you won't hear people protest out of them. That's just who they are.
18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. They'll look to throw on first down with Josh Rosen. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Now Rosen looking to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
From the gun on 3rd down is Rosen. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
So this one will wind up a